Well, not just one, but two brand new laser treatments for permanent fat elimination, and they are available right here in the Tri-Cities at Changes Medical Spa. Here with more now on this exciting news is Dr. Richard Jackson.
Thank you.
Dr. Jackson, good to have you back on the show.
Good to be here.
Well, certainly we hear about a lot of products that are on the market when it
Right.
comes to fat elimination, but this is exciting because it's permanent, and you don't hear
Yep.
that very often.
Right. Well, the gold standard for fat elimination is liposuction. But not everybody wants that, because if you take a lot of fat out, the results can be unpredictable, and it is a surgery and requires anesthesia, and there's quite a bit of recovery time. And with these, the treatments are very fast, there's no recovery time, and they're usually very comfortable.
And these are laser treatments, and there's actually two of them, and you have them both at your
Right.
practice.
Yeah, the first one is called Sculpture, and that's made by Cynosure, and that was just released this year, and we were one of the first in the area, the only providers in the area with it. And it's a laser that penetrates deeply through the skin into the fat. At the same time, it cools the skin for comfort. Treatments take about 20 minutes. Once everything is set up, we can treat up to 4 areas at a time, and it's generally very comfortable. People do get a sensation of some heat alternating with cooling.
And it's permanent.
Yep. The
And
results are usually seen within about 4 weeks. And typically, it's better for people who have reached about the weight where they want, but they've still got some stubborn areas of excessive fat that they want to get rid of. It's not really a method for weight loss.
Okay. And then you also have another one, and that will do the same thing, but it also tightens, I understand.
Yeah, there are some differences. The Tight Sculpt uses a photona laser, and it's a little bit more of a hands-on procedure, and that makes it more customizable. And we especially like that because it can do more skin tightening. So if people have an area where there's fat that they want to get rid of, but there's also a lot of loose skin because maybe they've lost a lot of weight already, then that will tighten that more effectively. Up to a point, if it's an extreme amount of loose fat, then we'd have to recommend surgery, which we don't do. But we'll be honest about what we can do and what we can't, because we want people to be happy with the results.
And a lot of times, Dr. Jackson, when people do have that weight loss, that's kind of what they're left with, and they say, I didn't expect this, it doesn't look like I wanted it to look, so that can help with that problem. And then you can also use this on other areas, understand, like maybe the neck or underneath the jaw? Right.
The Sculpture is approved for the abdomen and the flanks, but it can be used in a variety of other areas. The Tight Sculpt can be used under the neck. And then the newest development released by Allergan recently is called Kybella. And that's not a laser treatment, it's a series of injections of a very small amount of medication that goes into the fat, and it's approved only for use under the jaw.
Okay.
And a lot of people have issues with submental fat, and it kills the fat. And it's a permanent effect too. And for all of these, if the results aren't enough, if the fat layer is thicker and people need more results, at least for the Sculpture, if they want second or more treatments in the same area, those are done at half price.
Oh, that's nice. Certainly a lot of information. Things continue to change, making so many options for people out there. Dr. Jackson, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Both of these lasers now available at Changes Medical Spa and Laser Center. Again, that's right there in the Boones Creek area of Johnson City. Check out their website for more information on these procedures and others.
And our consultations are free.